We're going to be looking at some Rode M5 condenser microphones today. It's a match pair, and we're going to see what's in the box, and we're going to see what they sound like in a shit room for sound. On the box on the outside, you can hopefully see what's going to be inside the box, the two microphones themselves, two holders and two windscreens. You can see what they actually are. They're a match pair of 1/2-inch cardioid condenser microphones. What else can we learn on the box? They come with a 10-year warranty. They're a match pair and within 1 dB of each other. And like all Rode microphones, they're made in Australia. All right, let's see if we can get this open. Well, we all love Rode, don't we? Certificate of matching. A substantial book of something that no one's going to read. Looks like a little grommet that you can put between the joining of the XLR mic. The two stands, they are plastic. Looks like they've got an adapter ring inside for different fitting stands. They're plastic, it's quite squishy, but it feels reasonable. The microphones come with a fairly decent moisture absorber. They're smaller than you think when you first get them in the hand. They are quite small. And as you can see, hopefully, made in Australia. The mesh on the top of the microphone is a fine metal mesh. Let's see if there's anything else in here of worth. Doesn't seem to be much else in here besides what you expect. The stand, the little windsocks are been jammed in there quite hard. They're quite flat on the end, which is probably can't see that against the background. Got a flat end, so there you go. Grab the other one. And that's about it. Right, let's see if we can put them together. Okay, we'll get our little quality tag off. Squish on a little windscreen. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get the little stand adapter touched on. Being quite squishy, I guess they just jam in there. Familiar to some of us, I guess. There we go. I guess we position it like so. Obviously we need the Rode badge up. Okay, that's about it. And we got a spare XLR mic here. Let's line up the 3 prongs and jam it in. And so that is what you're going to be dealing with, connected with an XLR with the contents of the kit. Let's see if we can put it on my mic stand or my mic boom arm and see how it sounds going through my SSL2 by solid state into the computer. My current microphone is the Shure SM7b. It's set with the controls both in neutral on the back, if you know what that is. And we'll see how it compares to the cardioid condensers. So now you're listening to the Rode M5 connected to the same setup that the Shure was. I've turned on phantom power and adjusted the gain. Hopefully the levels are reading about in the same level. This is how it sounds, going straight into the computer in a completely untreated room. We'll find out together how it sounds. This is the same distance that I'll talk to it in the Shure. Slightly further away, maybe 8-10 inches. And then right up close on it. I'm trying to speak pretty similar. It's all going to sound as it does straight out of the bat. It's not going to be edited in post because I wouldn't know how to do that anyway. And this is how it sounds. So this is how it sounds if you're going to have it boomed up and out of the way. It's probably about 14 inches from my mouth now. It might sound different. We'll see how it sounds together. And yeah, we're going to see if it's worth having as sort of a cheap boom microphone. These two microphones only cost me about 200 Australian dollars. And yeah, what a great alternative if it works. I've just zoomed in to crop out the microphone from the picture. This is what you're going to look like if you're using for something like Zoom or Teams meetings. And yeah, it's still the same distance and I'm still sat in the same spot. Listening back for about 10 minutes, going over the clips now. Pretty happy. They sound pretty good. You're getting great bang for your buck, like $100 each. You know, split them with a mate if that's what you want to use. With an untreated room, you're not missing out on that much compared to a more expensive microphone. Shure's like $800 in Australia. These are $100 in an untreated room. If you're just upgrading your microphone from your internal mic on your MacBook or your Windows PC, it's a big upgrade, and it's, getting you 90% of the way there of a Shure in an untreated room. The only issue I've picked up so far to differentiate it compared to something that I'm using, which is the Shure, is they seem to be a lot more prone to plosives. But if you got them on an angle, and you're not spitting out at the microphone, it's probably not going to be a big problem. And I think I like the way they look. I like the way they sit. Don't take up too much room. Not visual room anyway. So, yeah, pretty happy so far.